Today, third world countries lack typical technology. Egypt, for instance, keeps drifting apart from the developed country standards. The strategies used in education in our country are obsolete, and this fact renders most millennials suffering because of not being exposed to modern educational approaches. Egyptian students have a hard time achieving the outcomes of learning what an average student would learn in other advanced countries. It is necessary to correlate learning in a place where technology is available and accessible at all times. A primary purpose of employing instructional technology is to enhance student learning, but that raises the question: has technology actually been successful in helping students learn more effectively? Much research has been done on this question, and the answer was never clear. However, technology can support the experience of education, because when digital learning tools such as computers, handheld devices, and advanced programs infuse education settings, students can learn 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and build newly arrived 21st century skills such as creativity and critical thinking. By incorporating educational technology, education also enhances students' engagement and motivation. Wouldn't this be a way to accelerate learning? Sir Ken Robinson once said, "Schools should always embrace technology as a practical working tool." And for those who had always considered technology as a secondary tool in education, they absolutely did not do so during these times. With this unanticipated shift away from the classroom in many parts of the globe, all schools and universities are turning their heads to nothing but educational technology. In many universities in the world, like Harvard, students have garnered the benefits of online learning, and the reason is clear: such universities properly implemented technology in education. However, regrettably, at the American University in Cairo, the majority of students disapprove of such a learning approach, complaining that the quality of education is steeply worsening, and so are students' emotional health. This does not lessen from the essentiality of online learning and technology. In fact, the determining factor is how institutions implement online learning. The implementation differs from one institution to another. It determines the quality of education students are receiving and whether they really benefit from online learning or not. One of the most disillusioning facts today is that some universities are nothing more than certifiers. They only provide students with degrees and deal them out to the world on what they have to do: apply for jobs, creating CVs, working for employment companies, the same old ways. Schools do not necessarily prepare these students for on-ground work courses like it should be, and relying on technology could change that. New work courses will be prepared for the new change and be ready for increasingly technology-dependent world, which will urge them to have built-in advantages at their disposal. Technology without liberal arts is, first and foremost, play. When it comes to the use of technology, ethics are indispensable, or otherwise, chaos prevails. Having an ethical sense makes us differentiate between what's good and what's evil. Despite being almost always subjective, ethics are only means to set boundaries in our society and ward off collective harmful behavior. Therefore, liberal arts play a massive role in colliding with the new change. Social media is a prime example. As we navigate these platforms, we ask ourselves what's good and what's evil, and those are fundamentally ethical questions. Perhaps we tend to do things beyond the screen that we deem essentially immoral. So regardless of its importance today, technology might also free our dark side, leaving everyone to cyberbullying, hacking, and pornography. That's the dilemma here. So how can we take control of the World Wide Web, regardless of the strict methods that can be used to eliminate any of the previously mentioned misdeeds? There is no better way than to stick to our values, for our values simply shape us.